Hello and welcome back to Factorio. We are in exotic industries and I've just made a new factory area because we have a bunch of new things we can make. So let's start having a look. We've got compact beacons which look like they are quite a bit better than beacons. So we're going to make some of those. They're quite expensive. They take, let's double check. Yeah, they take some neodymium magnets, carbon fiber compound, beacons, steel mechanical parts, and superior data. So 20 superior data, 2 of the other beacons, 6 magnets. That's quite a lot of stuff. The carbon fiber I think is essentially free, so we'll ignore that. So let's make some of these, and we'll cap this, I guess, at 10. They can just buffer up to 10 in the background, and then we can put them down and so forth and so on. There we go. Right, next thing we can make, we've got a new tier of assembler. So the Neo assembler. This might actually be tricky to make because it needs liquid oxygen. Okay, where can we... So we've got a fluid manufacturing area over here. This might be the way to do it. Alright, so I'm going to leave that because it's convenient for if we need other things with lubricant. Okay, so this was the neodymium assembler. So liquid oxygen. And for that we're going to need one of those oxygen liquefier things. So we've got one of those in rocket fuel, I think. Here's rocket fuel. I scrolled right past it. So there's the oxygen for rocket fuel. Here's the oxygen liquidizer. Okay. Just trying to find a way to fit this in there, I think will do, won't it? Alright, so then I'll need an input and an output. Whoops, why did I do it like that? Okay, so put that request in. Okay, superior data isn't in the network, but we can sort that out. Okay, and this is going to be connected, and it's going to be enabled when the Neo machines are less than 20, and that's going to take quite a while to buffer up, I would have thought. Then this needs... this isn't going to fit in very well. We can put it there. This is going to request oxygen, which is here. Okay, there we go. And I'll put a truck in there. So this whole area is a bit of a mess, but so what? Right, so this is not getting superior data, because I'm guessing we're not bringing superior data in. Alright. So this can be superior data, and we'll also bring in magnetic data, I guess. No doubt that will be needed for something soon. Okay, and this setup here, and we'll cap them to 1 stack. I think all these boxes are capped to 1 stack. No, these are 2. Okay. There we go. And we'll put a truck in each one. So our new tier of assembler should start being made. Yep, it's just the data it needs. Okay, to-do lists. So, better ammo. We need better ammo. Alien plants. We've dealt with alien plants. Next tier assembly machine. Done. Next tier beacons. Done. Advanced robot engines is done, although we have not done advanced robots. Okay. Batteries from lithium. We have not done that. And do we have a dashboard that's showing us... No, we don't have a dashboard that's showing us intermediates like batteries. So I don't actually know. Okay, so we're going to do... Okay. We will do something here, but not today. But this will become our intermediates dashboard. Okay. Intermediates dashboard, it's one of our thing. Good. So, batteries from lithium. Let's have a quick look at the map and see if we can see some batteries icons. There's one. Okay, so this is empty. Sorry, this is not currently producing. And it's not producing because... copper ingots. Okay, it's a copper drought. And the copper is not producing... I'm not sure. There must have been a gap in providing the copper. So this is backed up. Okay, so that's a trucks issue. I think we can fix that very quickly by just dropping in some more transport drones into the copper. Where are we going? It's down here somewhere. The base is starting to get quite big. I'm thinking of making another satellite village and moving all the smelting to there. And doing beacon smelting builds. Let's do 5 of those. And I've got 5 here. In fact, I think let's do a clone of that and a clone of that and see if it solves our copper problem. But the solution will be a beaconed copper smeltery. Okay, back to our tasks. So, advanced robots. I think we might be able to just do that in the MAL. So let's see if we can. This isn't currently launching. Oh, it's going. Sorry. Didn't mean to flick in and out like that. Okay, so better robots. We have... So this is the heavy cargo bot. This is the Hertz logistics bot, which requires advanced robot. Okay, so Hertz logistics looks like what we want. And Tesla construction bot. Okay, and I saw some of the stuff there. Heavy construction bot. No, that was an early game slow bot, which people in the forums said was a pain to deal with. Anyway, so let's see if we can do these. Are these getting everything they need? They are. Yep. They're just quite heavy on blue chips, so let's limit this. And it's going to be limited on Tesla construction, less than 200, I guess. And this logistics thing is going to be limited. Let's also limit it to 200. Where is it? Tesla Hertz. Good. All right. So then I guess we'll have to figure out how to replace our logistics robots with the Hertz robots. All right, I think the first thing we can do is if we head to where they are... Okay, so this is where construction bots are injected. I want to replace this logistics request with a Tesla construction bot request. Good. And then I want to trash all of those. And then we'll do the same thing here. So I want to replace this request with a Hertz logistics request, and then trash all of these. And I can trash them like that, and then I think, do I want my bots to be replaced with... I think I'll stay with normal bots for now, and then later on, once we've built up a buffer, I'll swap mine over. Okay, is this still going? Yes, it is. We still have 66k, so it looks like lead at the moment is not a high use product. Sorry, this is becoming a bit of a bitty backwards and forwards episode, but since we have the Tesla bots, we also need the... Alright, so let's have a look. There's 2 recovery recipes here. This is a repair Hertz logistics bot. It takes 1 bot and some bits and repairs it. Recombine Hertz takes 4 destroyed bots. Okay, so I think this is the cheaper recipe. Okay, so this will just repair all the broken Hertz bots. Okay, and then do we have a similar recipe? No, it's not for construction. It's only logistics bots which need to be repaired. So that's all good. I think we're getting there. Right, and then, as I understand it, robot replacer requester chest is what we should be using to pull the old robots out of the network. So that should be requesting the old... Yeah, this is the old construction bots, and this is the old logistics bots. So if I've understood correctly, this should periodically pull robots out of the robot network. So where are they flying from? I'm not entirely sure this is working as advertised. So let's zoom out, see if we can see where things are flying from. I'm really not quite sure. So I'm going to go chat to someone about this robot replacer bot, because I'm really not sure if it's doing what I think it is. Okay, so we've got some achievements for Tesla bot created and Hertz logistics bot created. That's pretty good. Milestones, I guess. We have got 10 of these beacons already. That's pretty cool. Okay, so robot replacer. We've done advanced robots. Batteries from lithium will be the next thing. So let's go have a look at what the batteries from lithium recipe is. And do I have... Yes, I have everything I need. So I just need to find somewhere to do some building. Let's do it here. Okay. I'm aware there are some other intermediates and things which we could be working on. There's something called odd plating. I'm not really quite sure what that is. All right, let's have a look at making batteries with lithium here. So, batteries are hiding. Batteries are made in chemical plants, aren't they? Okay, so I want an advanced chemical plant. Good. Batteries from lithium. So it's just lithium, ceramic, and sulfur. That's far better. That gets rid of so much of our copper pressure. All right, we've got some nibbling on the walls, don't worry. Okay, and this takes 4 modules. I don't think this is worth prod modding at this stage. Obviously, endgame will prod mod everything, but I think this stage in the game, we're not going to bother. But this looks like a really easy build, so let's sketch it out. We're going to have an input belt and an output belt. We're going to do our normal thing of... Whoops. And I'm going to turn my local bots on because they're just going to get lost otherwise. Okay, then this can go that way. There, so that's the basic unit. I need to find out how fast that goes compared to our old battery production. Now, if I get our rate calculator and head over to here. Okay, so if this whole thing was running full speed, we would be making 24 batteries per... no. Is that 6 batteries per second? Yeah, using lots of crushed stuff. Okay, and this produces 6 batteries per second just from these machines, these 4 machines, using almost nothing. And actually 6 lithium and 3 ceramic, that's not even a problem for the belt throughput, is it? Okay, I think we have a winner. Let's put that there. Good. Let's cut that. So if we had that, there's not room for a third one, so let's center this up so it looks neat. There. Our bots are finally useful. They're finally flying at a speed which makes them worth having. How far does that reach? Not far enough. Okay. Good. So then we can power this whole thing with a couple of substations, I guess. A substation. There we go. Right, next thing. This belt does not need to continue. This belt turns into a loader. And do I even limit this? I think because the ingredients are essentially free, I don't. Okay, then we need pipes. I think we'll loop the acid at the bottom of the build. This is turning out to be a really simple, quick build, isn't it? We've got so much infrastructure made that I guess that's where we are now. Sulfuric acid. That's under petrochem. For legacy reasons, I guess. And then we need a... Whoops. Good. Then we need lithium and ceramic. There it is. Oh, there. Ceramic. Couldn't see it, and then I could. And again, this is unlimited, so this should produce at least twice the batteries we were producing. And let's just double check. So if I, whoops, sorry. Grumbles. There we go. All right. So that's got our icon on the map. Then I think we can run over. Right. So that because I put down that that chest for collecting up robots, the game is glitching again. So that's, yeah, we're gonna have to find something. It's not ideal. All right, let's pull all these out. We're going to allow this build to wind down. There we are. We're going to let it use up whatever it has currently, and then I will delete that build. So let's have a look. Batteries from lithium. Okay, so we have new steel recipe, intermediates dashboard, scale hydrofluoric acid, new drill fluid build, better ammo, robot replacer. And then we have the more interesting stuff. Alright, so let's do this a different way. Let's go to the recipe book, which I can't see on here. Oh. Okay, so I think I can get rid of the take screenshot thing here. Search recipe book, that's it. Alright, so we're going to look up alien resin. Okay, so it's used in odd plating and teleporters and raw fish. And odd plating is made in an assembling machine. And is used in a ton of things. Okay, so... Okay. So I think odd plating is something we want to make in a module. Here's a cell. And I'm not sure... Let's have another look at the recipe for odd plating. Okay. Odd plating needs iron plate, alien resin, and oxygen difluoride. I'm wondering if I want to make this in the alien... Yeah, I don't know if I want to make it in the main base or in the alien base. Let's make it here for now. We can always move the module later. Alright, let's check that this is a fully provisioned cell. It is now. And... let's disconnect that. Alright. So this is probably going to be one of those builds which is overkill, but I don't care. There is no kill like overkill. Alright. So, odd plating. And it's got two inputs. So this is going to be a similar build to the one we just did. Let's move that out one. All right. Yeah, it's a straightforward build, isn't it? There's no funky direct inserts or anything going on here. Okay, so we can make 8 of these if we want. That's probably a silly number, but I'm not caring right now. Trim that back. Trim that back. We will put that in. Okay, and then I have no idea if this is a sensibly sized build or not. Is this a 2 or a 4? Okay, it looks like this is a 4 substation build. There we go. Iron plate and alien resin as our 2 inputs. Iron plates. Alien resin. Good. And then we've got this other stuff, the oxygen difluoride. Okay, so we'll need to find some way of making that. Oxygen difluoride. I'm guessing we're not making that anywhere. No, it doesn't look like we are. Although it does look like something that would be happening in the fluorite module. Where are we making fluorite? This is where one of those mods which lets you search recipes would be great, but I've not had much luck getting them to work. I don't know if I'm just typing them wrong or what. Okay, this build is retired, so let's retire it, and we'll stamp the module back over there. So that cell is now recycled. Right, where's the floor? Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, so nothing useful happens here, and we don't export the fluorite. Is that something we should be doing? I can't spell this stuff. Nope. FLUO. Okay, that's... Okay, so fluorite itself, it's only used in hydrofluoric acid and oxygen difluoride, so I think we'll just make it locally. And how did we make it? Okay, it looks fairly straightforward. It's just we need to feed it with dirty water, it looks like. Alright. So let's start looking at ratios here. It needs some oxygen, which we can bring in, and it needs some sand, which we can make with a crusher. So we need a Mark II crusher. Set the recipe to sand from stone. Okay, let's start working this out. Okay, so if this whole thing was running, which is probably ridiculous, it would need 50 of this. This makes 35, so I would need 2 of these machines. Okay, so I need 2 of these, 3 of these, possibly 2 of those. I think this is all achievable. In fact, I could make 1 of these each side, couldn't I? In which case this probably is the build both sides, and that probably is enough. Okay. So then I think we also need a quarry. And we'll see how well this works. I may be a bit yeah, I'm not sure if I've actually got the ratios good enough for this. Okay, that goes there. And did I reckon I needed... Probably need 2 of these. All right. Then the crushed sand is good. Probably want to move all that back a tile to leave room for pipes. Okay. And then how are we doing for speed here? Ooh, we need 4 of these to keep this going. That's quite a few. Not the end of the world. Okay, let's just do some inserter chicanery. All right. So then this needs a supply of dirty water. Can't get out. Which we can get from... Well, we can just request that in, can't we? This doesn't need anything else. And then this needs its... This doesn't need the sand, does it? It just needs the dirty water. Alright, let's try this again. Right, let's cut that. Alright, then we can move the whole sand-making contraption up. And then to make it neater, we'll move all of this up a bit more again. Brilliant. Then we can have a requester here for oxygen. There. Do I want... Yeah, that's... gonna have to have a pipe one side or the other. Okay, so oxygen there. The sand needs to go over. Okay, and then back through my paste buffer. That doesn't quite reach, does it? Okay. It does if I move this down one. Good, and then a dirty water request here. That's it, I think. So let's delete that off. We're going to copy this and can't flip. Okay. We'll copy this bit and flip. And the build isn't central enough. I've lost 2 tiles somewhere. Okay. So if we take that away and that away. I'm just wondering how far I can move all this before things go wrong. That doesn't quite fit, but that's not a problem because we can move that down. Okay. This doesn't fit. I don't think that's a problem either. Alright. So if we then take that away and move this build to there. Don't know why I put the trucks in before I was finished building. Okay, so then we take this and we can flip. Just want to make sure it's lined up reasonably well. Yep. Flip that over. And that goes there. Good, and then I think we can use undergrounds to join that across. Okay, and we just double up the oxygen request. That does fit in, and it's quite a neat build, I think. Good. Now, odd plating doesn't seem that expensive, but the seeds are expensive, so we'll... Sorry, not the seeds, the resin is expensive. So, yeah, we'll do that for now. I think that's where I'm going to call it. So what have we done today? Let's just put in a marker, because if we haven't marked it, it didn't happen. Okay. And if we didn't bring it back to the make everything, it didn't happen either. Okay. Those are the two things we need to do. Odd plating. Good. And in the factory, we will now request odd plating. Very nice. And put a truck in. And we will double check that we're starting to make Neo B assemblers. We made some Neo assemblers. Oh wow, that's really cool. Okay, so that's it. We have done some tidying up. We have made a new battery build, which apparently is starved for lithium, but it is making batteries. We have retired an old battery build. We've made an odd plating build, and then set up sundry recipes, which I think is a pretty good day. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.